Get ready to match the stars. Mark Holden, Nolene Brown, Tommy Hadlin Jr., Abigail, Stuart Wagstaff, and Barry Creighton. As we play Graham Kennedy's Blankety Blanks. And now, here he is. Here's Graham.
Thank you and blank you. The German boy stood on the burning deck, his pocket full of crackers. One went off, they all went off. He said, "Look, Mum, no hands." I promise you I made it up then. Hello, Mark Holden.
Don't give up your day job, Graham.
I won't. Hello, Nolene.
Hello, Graham.
Tommy, welcome again.
Hey, thanks for holding me over. I went up to King's Cross last night.
Did you go and see Lawrence?
Who? Oh, no, I didn't. No.
To the Kentucky Fried...
No, I was going to, but he was closed.
Oh.
I went to see a belly dancer.
Oh, and what happened?
I've seen belly dancers in my day.
Yeah.
All over the world. But
Yeah.
this fella...
Thanks, Tom. Hello, Abigail.
Hello, Graham.
Welcome back to Blankety. Oh, you're all... Oh, yes. Yes, that passes.
Thank you.
A definite match down there. Hello, Stuart.
I went to King's Cross last night.
Did you really?
And the Kentucky Fried
Did you see
Chicken
the belly
place was
dancer
closed.
that
No,
was
I
a bloke?
didn't, but
No.
the Kentucky Fried Chicken place was closed, but the person I saw was finger-licking good.
Was she? Yes. Hello, Barry.
Hello, Graham.
You've been to the King's Cross Kentucky Fried...
I haven't. I lead a sheltered life.
You want to go in? I think they've got films as well. Come on, Lawrence. Listen, I don't know, but all these plugs for the Kentucky Fried Chicken thing that you have in King's Cross, don't you think that at least, well, Tony, the moustache twirler, and one other member of the company would be entitled, I would say, for free chicken for life. You don't see it that way, Lawrence. Just one of the big buckets?
I'll tell you after the super match.
I see. We polled a recent group of chickens. They were a bit clucky. And, we polled a recent studio audience and we we discovered their most frequent response to this. In a blank. Oh, now if you come up with the answer they came up with most often, you get $100. If you match their second most frequent response, $50 is yours. Third, $25. 3 of our celebrities are waiting to help you.
Abigail?
Abigail, in a...
Sanctum.
In a sanctum, yes.
Stuart Wagstaff?
Stuart Wagstaff.
In a circle.
In a circle.
Nolene Brown.
In a spring.
In a spring, I would never have thought. As in mattress.
Same.
In a spring, in a sanctum, in a circle. You mightn't like any of those. You might have a better inner. If you have, use it, reject all that, but you haven't.
I think Abigail's in a sanctum.
In a sanctum, you think. You think so? Right. I called Peter the Phantom Puller last night, Peter Rhys-Jones, and it's not. It's the other Peter. Lofty, yeah, little... We call him Lofty. He's 2'3", I think. And it's Peter Huff, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Peter. I'll see if I've been forgiven. Oh, he loves me. All right, Peter, we're looking for in a sanctum. Pull the... Why am I shouting? Pull the $25 response. Oh, it's there. Not high enough, though. Well, what could it have been? Pull the $50 answer, Peter. Oh, in a tube. Yeah. And what was that $100 answer, Peter? Oh, you should have listened to Knockers. Nolene had it. Anyway, you've won $25. Now you play for 10 times that amount, $250. Hey, but you must match one of our... I think I've done my Kentucky Fried Chicken for life. You must match one of our celebrities precisely.
I think Nolene had the right answer.
I think Nolene, she's pretty good, that Nolene. She comes up within a spring. Every time I have a conversation with her, actually. Leap blank, L-E-A-P, leap blank. Oh, I've got two answers and I'd be torn between them both. Leap blank. Nolene's locked in. Is there some telepathy here tonight for $250? Leap.
Well, one's a bit jumpy, but I'll say leap year.
Oh, you didn't... Oh, leapfrog. Oh, hello. Well, you better show us.
It wasn't leapfrog, it was leap year.
Oh, you've got $250. You're still our champion. Back into the game. Let's hope that's $350 you've got now because you've already got $100. This is terrific. Do you want us to come back or get straight on with it? We will come back. We've got some selling to do. We have to earn a little revenue here. We meet our new challenger, and it's Wendy Hammond. Hello, Wendy. And you've got a little... What's the green one?
It shows I'm not colour prejudiced.
Oh, is that what the whole thing means?
Martians and white people too.
Martians and white people. Wendy is wearing two charms around her neck, which proves that Martians and white people get along together. Isn't that terrific? Wendy Hammond. Tell us the Wendy Hammond story, because we're all a bit fascinated.
I'm 20 years old and I work for a Sydney merchant banker.
A Sydney?
Merchant banker,
Which one?
Elders Finance.
Is it good?
Yes.
How long have you been there?
2 years.
Uh-huh. And you're not married?
Nope.
You want to be?
No.
You don't want to be?
No.
But you'd like to win some money?
Yes.
Well, you have a choice, A or B.
B.
B, round one. Every match is worth a point, and everybody plays. Well, you know, you just have to say it a lot, and you just think of different ways of doing it. The waiter said, "Our chef really puts himself into his cooking." And the customer said, "I know. I just found his blank in my stew." The waiter said, "Our chef really puts himself into his cooking." The customer said, "I know. I just found his blank in my stew." Do people have stew at restaurants? Casseroles, I think they're called. Mark, we're waiting on that oil painting.
Yes.
Do we have a problem? I'll help you.
Oh, will you? Okay.
The waiter said, "Our chef, well, there's no answers. There's only a blank there, Mark."
You're
Did you
right.
think all the time I had...
Yes, I thought you had the right answer.
Aren't you a thought?
that's silly.
Oh, I might have to
Actually-
kiss you in a minute.
Mother, this isn't really happening.
It's all right. Mrs. Holden, if you're watching...
She's in hospital, by the way.
Oh, is she really?
Yes,
She's
yes.
been in a while now. This is... Mrs. Holden, if you're watching, this is Mark, your son. You probably recognise him straight off.
And this is Graham. Huh?
And this is Graham, Mrs. Holden, and I drive a Ford. Live at the Boulevard and fly Qantas. All my clothes come from the Freeze people. And Alan Richards' Bounty Shop. Why aren't you writing? This is me filling in.
Carried away. Oh, fine. Okay. Right. Good. Done.
That's nice.
You like that?
Why didn't you think of that straight off?
Well, actually, Nolene told me to say that, and she thinks I can't think for myself. And she's right. It's terrible.
It's just a bit slow, Mrs. Holden.
May I have my program back?
Yes, it's all right.
The waiter said, "Our chef really puts himself into his cooking." And the customer said, "I know. I just found his blank in my stew."
Hair.
His hair. Oh, would that be nasty? His hair. It was a rabbit stew with a hair in it.
Well,
I think Mark's got a match, just as a matter of interest.
Do you?
I do.
Nothing to do with the fact that you're looking over my shoulder.
Look.
Nolene was dead
Toupee
right.
and hair, like it means that, yeah, it's a match.
Good on you. Wonderful.
Aren't you glad we had that chat? Nolene's put in a spring.
No, but I haven't put hair in either. I shouldn't have given that to you. You should have put underpants, like I told you the first time. No, false teeth.
Oh, no.
The calcium.
In the stew. His dentures.
Predigested.
Floating to the top. Tommy, we're looking for...
I went in a restaurant in King's Cross the other night. Big sign, it says $2. All you can eat. I took one bite. That's all I could eat.
Really? Did they have a belly dancer on?
Greatest fella you ever saw in your life. And we're still laid off one of the Siamese twins.
Oh, good. I've worked it out. I worked it out after the show last night.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm going to work it back in again tonight.
I didn't have
You didn't have...
Hair.
Hair, no.
I had
Oh, his
ears.
ear in the stew. This ear in the stew. Abigail, put that glass down and answer immediately.
Ah! Peas!
More light over here. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not a match. Tony's peas.
Mine's not a match either. I'm
What
afraid.
did you have, stew?
Fingernail.
Stew. Fingernails in the stew from stew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nasty. False teeth. Oh. It's a very strange restaurant, Barry.
Oh, well, Tommy's and mine make it ear.
Here. No, not a match. All right. Now here's our question for our champion, whose name is Lawrence Sutton, and has gone off the idea of giving me free Kentucky Fried Chicken for the rest of my life. Little Red Riding Hood said to the policeman, "I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little old lady with great big ears and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like blank." I think I know what they're going to write. Little Red Riding Hood said to the policeman, "I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little old lady with great big eyes, great big mouth, Jimmy Kennedy, and she looks a lot like blank." Blank can be two words, Abigail.
Thank you.
Indeed, everyone. Blank can be two words. Like if you're going to put a person's name, you might want to say that. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Little Red Riding Hood said to the policeman, "I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little old lady with great big eyes and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like..."
I think I had to say me.
If me comes up, it can be Graham Kennedy or me. That they would both match. Mark.
And you weren't even looking over my shoulder that time, were you?
No.
You did this all on your own.
Yeah. See, aren't you glad now? You got a match.
Said Mr. Kennedy, what's wrong
The
with that?
last
You know.
cheerio I ever send to any members of your family. Nolene.
Similar. Very similar, but not quite. No, I was thinking of the wolf when it put on the hat and eat, all that stuff. It was the wolf.
Oh, I see. Looked like a wolf. Tommy, Little Red Riding Hood.
As Sarah Lee said to Colonel Sanders, "How'd you like me to freeze your bird?"
How'd you like me to freeze you? Oh, that's a match, you see. Me? Yeah.
No, you.
Same thing, it's a match. See? Chicken for life. Chicken for life now.
Yes. Will it keep that long, though?
Oh, no, you go in every day.
Oh, I see.
Number
I thought
28,
you meant
Darlinghurst
a
Road.
Very, very deeply frozen one.
Oh, no. Our compere is a match. Barry?
Which might look like Dave Gray.
Dave Gray. You see, that's why I said blank is two words. Listen, that was good. But when we enter round two, it's going to be very, very interesting. We'll be back to do that after we do this for the revenue, you see. Wendy, A or B?
A, please, Graham.
A. Not everybody plays. Mark doesn't play. He was such a good match the first time. Tex said, "Boy, am I mad. Last night, somebody took my 10-gallon hat and filled it with 10 gallons of blank. And then I put it on." No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Tex said, "Boy, am I mad. Last night, somebody took my 10-gallon hat and filled it with 10 gallons of blank. You filthy beast, you!"
Tom, just for you, Graham.
That's very naughty.
I saw that too.
That's terrible.
That's what I was thinking. Now I've cleaned it up.
Oh, goodness me. 10 gallons of something nasty, I suspect. Mark doesn't play. Nolene's in. Tommy's in. Yes. Barry Creighton's writing. Oh, clever. Yes. And so has Abigail. Tex said, boy, am I mad. Last night somebody took my 10-gallon hat and filled it with 10 gallons of blank.
Manure.
Manure. So that 10 gallons of it would have to be liquid. Manure. You should have kept the original answer. Stuart? Nolene, 10 gallons of manure.
The mind really boggles, doesn't
Oh,
it? No,
the
I was
head.
thinking of something that you drank, you know.
Yeah?
Something more pleasant, like rye.
10 gallons of rye, because he was from Texas. They
Sorry
drink
about
rye
that.
in Texas, don't they, Tommy?
Easy.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the joke about the two fellas? They got 10-gallon hats on. One walks in the bar and he says, "Where are you from?" He says, "Texas." He says, "You ain't from Texas." He says, "I'm from Texas." He says, "Spell rat." He says, "R-I-G-H-T." He says, "I knew you wasn't from Texas." I mean, R-A-T, like rat now.
What have you got, Tom?
Well, I've never been on a dirty show before.
Oh, well, neither have I,
So,
luckily.
I didn't, want to write that, so I wrote instead oil.
Oil, yes, oil. No, I must admit, this is my first time on a show that can be a little coarse at times. Oh, little Abigail, what did you have, my darling?
Custard.
Custard is not manure. Something's gone off. It's Tony's lunch. No. Hold up your cards, Stuart. What did you have? Beer, and Barry had Texaco is a clever answer. Come up, Lawrence. Goodbye, Wendy, from Toshiba with love, something beautiful. Bye. All say goodnight. We'll never see her again. She's gone forever. Good night. Well, Lawrence, you've got $350. There's another $1,000 coming up, obviously. We'll be back to find out what happens when we continue with Blankety Blanks soon after these messages. We polled a recent studio audience and discovered their most frequent response to this. Naked blank. Naked blank. If you come up with the answer they came up with most often, you get $100. If you match their second most frequent response, you get $50, third, $25 if you match it. You know the rules better than I do. Three of our celebrities are wanting to help.
Barry Creighton.
Oh, well, I feel obliged to say Naked Vicar.
Naked Vicar, because Barry's in the Son of the Naked Vicar show.
Stuart Gradestone.
Naked Truth.
The Naked Truth. Yes, good answer. The Naked Truth by Gwen Meredith.
And Nolene.
What a pity I can't say Naked Vicar. Naked City.
Naked City, meaning New York. There are 8 million stories in the Naked City. This has been one of them. You ever watched that? You're probably only 2. When Paul Burke was on with the Naked City, I remember it very well.
They repeated a lot.
Do they repeat it a lot up here in Sydney? I don't know whether they do back home in Melbourne. Now, you see, I should never do that because now I'm lost. We polled a recent studio audience. Oh, yes. We've got Naked City, Naked Truth, and Naked Vicar. Would you like either of those?
Oh, I was thinking the same lines as Nolene, so I said Naked City.
Naked City you've gone for, Lawrence. All right. We'll find out. As usual, we'll start at the bottom and reveal the $25 answer. Thank you, Peter. Naked Vicar. Let's see what's under the $50 response. Thank you, Peter. Pull it. Naked Lady. Well, we're after Naked City. Let's hope it's there. Pull it, Peter. Oh, that wasn't too good, was it? I don't know. That means you've got $350. You don't win any more at this point. We're going to have a revolve here if we ever get round to it. And we'll go straight on with the game. So hop back on quickly. Wait, let's stop, and we'll meet our new challenger. Hello, Colleen Young. Looking pretty in your blue. Colleen. Tell us the Colleen Young story.
Well, I'm 23 and married and have one little girl, and I work as a teacher's aide
A teacher's aide where?
at Bankstown North Infant School.
Nice to have you with us, Colleen. Thank you for telling us your story. You are our challenger and you have a choice of A or B.
I'll have B, please, Graham.
B, in round 1, everybody plays every match is worth a point. We all know that they've made a remake of the movie King Kong. Well, now they're working on a sequel. and it's a real tearjerker. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi. It's a sequel to the new King Kong. Now they're working on a sequel, and it's a real tearjerker. That's the clue. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi. Be a lot of people watching tonight who wouldn't remember Bambi, I suppose. Bambi was a Walt Disney creation. There was a little lamb, not a lamb, a deer. A little fawn. Yeah. And I remember the film. It was a film for children. It terrified me every second of it.
I thought she was a model.
Oh, Bambi, no, not...
Bambi Smith.
I don't think it means King Kong and Bambi Smith, doesn't it? No, I think it means King Kong and Bambi, the little fawn thing. I don't know what colour it was. Tony says it's fawn. We all know that they made a remake of the movie King Kong. Well, now they're working on a sequel, and it's a real tearjerker. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi.
Eats.
Bambi. Yes, kiddies. Just before we say goodnight to your children, remember, when you go to sleep tonight, just have a nice little dream about King Kong eating Bambi, ripping it to bit. No, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
How's your mum tonight?
She's just the same as she was
Last
night.
Right.
Yes. No, boring.
Meats.
Wrong.
Meats.
Completely wrong.
Rhymes
Sorry.
with eats.
Well,
No.
I saw Bambi lots of times, and I cried all the way through. And how you can say she ate him? He ate him. That's terrible. Loses Bambi.
King Kong loses Bambi.
Falls in love with Anne.
Tommy? No.
I'm very nice.
Meats. Tommy's got a nice answer too. Abigail.
I had a very adopts.
Adopt. That's sweet. That's very sweet.
Fancy. I would, if I had children, I'd hate them to go to the school where she's a teacher's aide if she's having
Yes.
animals eating
That's
children.
right. Today, darlings, we're going to have the story of King Kong eating Bambi.
I'm in line with Abby. Adopt.
Adopts. Barry?
That's simple. I thought you might love Bambi.
Love. Oh, what a lot of lovely answers. Ah, I've just seen the time. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
All prizes are moved by Grace Brothers Removals, the professionals. Interstate artists Fly Ansett and Drive Avis. We try harder. Whilst in Sydney, Graham Kennedy chooses to stay at the Boulevard Hotel, 90 William Street, King's Cross. This is a Reds Grundy production, produced in colour at the studios of Channel 10 Sydney in association with the O10 Network. Don Blake speaking.